So I told you to just come here and you come to Excel. You open your Excel, it loads. Oba omulina oba tumulina ojja kufuna link. So twalabye nti we know how to can create our first document. So when we create our first document, we're gonna create from a blank workbook. So tugenda creating from a blank workbook. Let me close this one. Let me hope you are able to see my screen. Ne workbook gyenva creating mugiraba. So we load in the Excel select library ne tugenda ne tujjamu kye bayita a blank workbook select tujjemu ekitabo ekyo kimu. Ekitabo ekyo kimu kye tulonzeemu kitegeeza mu library yaffe mu Excel nga Excel erina ebitabo bingi naye tulonzeemu ekitabo ekyo kimu. Oba mukitegera bulungi. Here we have just opened book 1 from blank workbook. To open is neba book 1 era mulaba ne linnya lyayo nti book 1, which means nti selectinzemu ekitabo ekyo kimu. Ekitabo ekyo kisobola okuba ne sheets twagamba esobola okubeera more than 1. Ekitabo ekyo kimu. Ne tugamba nti sheet eno naye erina column erina space nene kale na cells bungi botasobola na kumalawo. Kitegeeza sheet emu tosobola gimalawo ne sheet tuni bwetu nayo nene nzibu. Naye remember this is one book. Kati there is option. There is option nti osobola okubanga toyagadde kitabo kimu oyinza okubanga oyagala ebitabo bibiri. Odda wano ku file tab egenda kuzaaji wabadde. But when you click on file tab this time since you just went back and go in a file gy'olimu ejja kuwamu other options. Ejja kwongerako options endala eziri related to the other document gy'obaddemu. Like wali ebadde tesobola tuwa info because ebadde terina document gyeraba yeeri gyetwopenize tesobola kugamba nti info because info option it is about kind of mute yourself. It's about the document you have. Then we have save. It means that before we had nothing. And so what option you are saving? Save as it's the same thing. And if printing, we can print the other document we have just opened. We can share it, we can export it, we can close it, and other more options. So it means that because we have opened the other book 1, we got these options. Tugenda kulaba one by one in the future, but just note when you have a document, you don't get the same options before nga wakagulawo your Excel. Kaswe nako ka difference mukategedde.
Yes.
Kati one here you get option of to create other workbook. You have option of creating other workbook. So tubadde ne book 1 ne tufuna these options, but we can even as well create other workbook. How? We can create this from blank workbook. Tugenda kulaba difference nti eri tubadde na book 1 kati tulina book 2. Doesn't mean nti eri book 1 tugiruzinze. No, we have 2 books. Osobola okuba mu ngalo yo ogenze mu library nojamu ekitabo kya mathematics nojamu n'ekitabo kya chemistry, which means nti ekitabo kya mathematics kiyinza okuba kinene nojamu n'ekya chemistry nga nakyo kinene naye nga byonna obirina mu ngalo yo, which means nti Excel nga library yaffe etuwadde option nti tusobola okuba n'ekitabo kya mathematics like book 1 gye tusoose nayo ojja ku Excel ojja kulaba nti nina book 1 and book 2 kasobe mu kiraba, which means tulina ekitabo kino tulina n'ebino ebitabo nakino ekyokubiri. Kino kiyinza okuba mathematics, kino kiyinza okuba physics. Kitegeeza nti they are totally different. What am I trying to say? We are not limited to create one book or to create one file. We can create more than one book and we work on them at a time over to sobola because at the same time over to sobola different chobomanya to workbook ekalinga different information because ekitabo kisiti kiba kinene kiyinza okuba nga kyogera chemistry throughout chemistry nga buli paper ya chemistry bili related about chemistry. Book 1 is okuba mathematics nga kyeyogerako, book 2 is okuba chemistry, which means we can even create more than 2 books ne tubeera nazo. So kati omuntu wakubuuza ekibuuzo, how do we create a new workbook? Let me hope you got a point. How do you create more than one workbook? You got the point.
Yeah.
So that is how we can create other workbook. So allow me to close this workbook 2. We remain with our workbook 1. So from there, let me talk about the let me close this one, and we talk about the screen or layout or anatomy of the Excel. I know you have idea about this one, the anatomy of the Excel, how it looks. Tulina kye bayita tabs. These are tabs. Internal home tab, file tab, insert tab, draw tab, page layout, formula, data, review. View, these one, they are not important. Just leave them. Screen here is okay, it's okay. So this one, they are called the tabs. And when you click on tab, let me click on home tab, you can see this home tab, you get the ribbon and with different commands. When you click on draw tab, you get option for drawing. When you click for page layout, you get option for page layout. When you click on formula, you get all the commands are related to formulas. Data, you get all the options for data. When you click on review, you get only options for review. So let us go to home tab. When you click on home tab, you can see we have a ribbon showing commands differently. But under these commands, we can see we have these lines. These are they are called separators. They are separating, it means they are giving groups. When you see this boundary, this is the group called clipboard, and a group here clipboard, which means it is only concerned with clipboard, things of copying, cutting, pasting, what. You can get all the sorts, all options here. And a group here font, it means anything to change the appearance of the thing you have, you can get it from this group called font. Then we have a group called alignment. Anything to modify, to align, to change direction, you can go to this group called alignment. You have another option called the number. Anything concerning formatting, changing the appearance of the content you have in your Excel, you go to this group. We have this group style. We can see anything concerning styling up our document. We go for this one. We have cell, we have editing, we have add scene. So you can see we home tab ina chabaita ribbon with different commands, but these different commands were grouped or to just organize, to make your thing organized. So when you go to insert tab, you can see the same thing. So you can see we have table and other things.
But I know meetings at teacher meetings. I never want to move on.
So remember, as I was saying, with tabs we work with different commands, and you can see when you go to insert, you go they are also grouped. You can go here, it is table, anything concerning table, you go this group table, illustration, chart, and others. So the same apply to other tabs. Like if I go to page layout, You can go to group, you can see the groups. If you go to formula, you can see even the groups. If you go to even other tabs, they have groups like that. But let us go to our home. Get to use of it, and it's mostly used. Even Word, we normally use home. Yes. So let us see what are these things. This one, they are called the launcher button. This one, this one, this one. This group doesn't have a launcher button. This one doesn't have a launcher button. This one, they are called the launcher button. What are the launcher button? The launcher button can help you to give you more options or more commands which are not fitting here. Like here, we are saying we have boards, what, but there are others which are not visible here. Over this space there, space in the one. So you can click here and you see those options. So that is the importance of launcher button. Launcher button here, clipboard. Clipboard, it is different. When you click on this launcher button, it will give you a panel. This panel ekuwa kyokopinze. Oba okikopinze ku computer yo, oba okikopinze ku Word, oba okikopinze from PowerPoint, oba okikopinze from eno panel ejja kulaga kiki kyokopinze. You have options of clearing oba pasting. Kyonna kyoba okopinze kijja kujja stored, kijja kubeera there. It means you can go to Word, you copy more than 2 things. Instead of copying one and you go and come and cram, no, you just copy. After copying, you just come here to launcher button and you open. It will give you all the things you copied in Word, and you just choose which one you want to select. Kasubire ekyo kino kiri. Eno launcher button eziddako zijja kuwa more options.
Launcher button yeriwa?
Launcher button ke kano munsonda kano ka arrow. Kano ka arrow. Kano ka arrow.
Drop down.
Yes, ka arrow kana pointing at downward. Eno terina, but this one they have, which means they have more, and showing that there are more options. You are not seeing here, but you can get it. You can access by clicking here. Even here, even here, even the other side. So I told you only this one, yet different. And ntuwona clicking on it jakuwa panel ngegenda kulaga what you cooked. This one they give you more options. So even if you go to insert tab, you will find it. This one has a launcher button. This one they don't have. So ebimu birina, ebimu tebirina. It depends. So that is what I want to talk about. The tabs. So one making sure until you go and visit these things. In Excel, I have this home tab, insert tab, drawing tab, but I didn't see this one formula. From Excel, formula, data tab, in addition, we have review and review. So you can see these 2 buttons we didn't have in Word. So you can revisit. Just go and revisit olabe kiki ekipya ekiriwo ekyeyongeddemu kansobe n'ekyo mukitegedde. So another thing which I would like to talk about, on addition to that one, we have what we call scrolling bar. In Excel, we have 2 scrolling bar. Vertical scrolling bar, ne horizontal scrolling bar. Mubulaba buno. Nti when scrolling away mba nzikira wansi. That is a vertical scrolling bar. Mukiraba.
Sibulali tichanze.
Buno wano waliwo akapeesa. Olaba alo yange wetambula. Mulaba kasa yange wetambula.
Alo tetugiraba. Tugiraba kasa t-shirt tugiraba.
Mugiraba ino. Kati mulaba at the end waliwo ka button kanu mukalaba kanu ka pointing up, even downward. There's this one pointing down. Mubulaba buno. So this one is called the scrolling. Let me zoom. Yes, kakano wengenda wenu waggulu niwe pointing waggulu mukalaba nti namba zitambula from mukalaba. So even here we have horizontal one. Horizontal we have this one ekutwala side zeno left and ekutwala side ya right mulaba later nga zitambula mukiraba those are scrolling bar. So here tulina scrolling bar and we have what we call the vertical and horizontal one. We have even this one called zoom. Buli omwe amanyi kibayita zoom kyekola sigenda kwogera too much about that one. You can zoom in and zoom out. So we have what we call view tab. These ones are called view tab. In most cases we work in normal. This is called normal. This is called page layout. This is called page break preview. Zino zinebiri zino zikola nnyo nga we learning, we are talking about printing. Zinebiri zino. But for now we use normal. Wobo gisanze nga teri mu normal ngeri wano. This is the view. Eno kyekuyamba ku addinga kye bayita head and footer your document. Eno kyekiyinza okuyamba ekinene nnyo which we're gonna learn later. Eno etujja giraba ngeri ekuyamba for in printing. So in our in this one since we are just beginning, we normally use what we call normal. This is our view that we normally use. It is called normal. So tulina scrolling bar, tulina view, then we have this panel. This is the taskbar, which maybe we'll see our sheet and what, even the status. So here we're gonna see when you right click here. Since we don't have anything, let us just see here. We can see our tabs, like we can see sheet 1, sheet 2, and allow me to say this. Zino sheet they are called sheet tab. Omuntu agamba nti njagala ogende ku sheet tab code this oba sheet tab 1 aba ategeeze sheet tab. These one they are called also sheet tab. So since we learn we get our sheet from here, it's okay. I think I'm done with the anatomy of this Excel. Let me go to home tab. Bino other commands zino tujja ziraba zikola ki as we go on. So just for now until no kuiga we have these tabs and we have even groups, they are grouped, and we have some addition one like formula and data. Onokubanga you are aware of that. How many tabs do we have? Or in a tab group? Don't consider this one, don't talk, but provided you have from home up to view. Some of you have even hope. So just end here. Provided you have this one, it's okay. Let me hope that one is clear. This one up, it is called quick access. Quick access is where you put your tools. There's no commands, no taken for easy access. You just click here to access it. Insert. No, you just put it here for easy access. Quick access tool. When here we find redo save here. Kyonna kyoyagala osobola okiteeka wano oba mukyegedde. This is called quick access to bar. Ekyo kiba kiwedde. Then let us talk about how do we enter content in the cell. First of all, twagambye nti this is a column A, B, C, D. Don't get confused. A column yeba represented by data. Oba mukyegedde. A column yeba represented by data. Era by default woba wandiika erinnya lya cell, you're gonna use the letter first, then you add row last. The intersection between a column and a cell, the column and a row, it is called a cell. If I click here, I'm in column C, where they have intersected. In the row, when I go to name box, nja kulaba kye bayita nti C3. They are gonna start with column letter and they become the take up with this one low number. This is what you call a cell. Kati, there is what you call selecting a cell. If I just click here, I'm selecting this cell. If I click here, I'm selecting this cell. Mulaba kasa yange nti efu select omusalaba nga guli white. When you have like this, no clicking every selecting a cell. I may decide into just over selecting a cell is more than one. So we're clicking on this cell, never active, and we have active cell. Kati when funa omusalaba webutu nja kukola left click holding ntwale butwazi wawe njagala okuselectinga, which means I can select more than one cell. You can see here when selecting more than one cell, still cell jensokeddeko the jensokeddemu nga yeri active yegendo taking erinnya, but in actual sense if I'm to write the name of this one kuba selecting one in name box eraga nti ndimu C3 eyo kasa wange wesokedde naye omuntu wabuuza nti njagala kulaba cell mmeka zo selecting one, njagala mpandikire cell zino zo selecting one. How do you rate that one? Nsandika neno gen selecting mugiraba nti eri kyeyo gen selecting so saved je tusokedde C3 through eba colon tujja kiraba ekyo nene esembyeyo nene esembyeyo neri esembyeyo eri biti eri G11. So let me click outside and I come here name box tugambye nti ebadde C3 through semi that is colon ozifuna ng'onyize shift ne semicolon button eri next to arrow buli omu agirina oniga shift ne ako ka button ojja funa the second function called colon. So C3 and it was C3 and G11. So if I click enter, you will see that area will be selected. We're selecting a what? If you select more than one cell, it is no longer a cell, it is called range. Ekigambo ekyo kiba range. A selection of a combination of cells nga ziri more than one, it is they are called range. Kati wano waggulu waliwo kyebayita formula bar. Formula bar ekulaga kiki ekiri mu cell. Nga wenva wandika ekigambo range here, you can see it, you can easily see it here clearly. When clicking away, ojja kulaba nti wano nothing is there. If I click in this cell, ejja kundaga kiki ekiri munda. This is a formula bar ejja kuwa status ekiri mu cell. The exact item which is over content which is in the cell. Kati how njasooka mbuzeemu kiki kye mutategedde nziremuka because we are starting to talk about something which are making sense in Excel.
Waliwo selecting the choita range. Then nogenda nogamba oba ogamba there is like is there a shortcut simanyi eyokufuna range?
No, I told you if someone say I want you to select a cell okuva ku B just tell me nti njagala selecting a cell okuva kwenu mpaka kwenu nze nselect
kuva ku B2 mpaka ku H15
ogambye F15
yeah
F15 kitegeeza nja first of all nja kujja making B2 the active cell jengendo otandika mu the starting point kati wentuuka awo wenfuna cursor ngeri wet ngenda ku left click then hold the cursor then just move drag paka wenjagala wongambye selecting wongambye ku F15
yeah
F15 we one
yeyo
range kati wano mu box togenda kiraba oba checking
okay.
But if I want to select it, nga njagala wandika buwandiisi ongambye ntandike ne B2 ngenda kujja no box 2 that is nkugambye that is colon let me hope buli omu amanyi obuntu bwe buli. F15 nja kunyiga enter ojja kulaba nga bijja kweselectinga area ejja kweselectinga
automatically as long as ekyo kyembadde mbuuza. I thought it's like a shortcut. No, osaamu eyo formula gy'olaze wali wano n'okola enter kyeselectinga gwe w'oyagala nga tokozesezza click and hold.
Yes, it means if I want like here another trick, if I want like njagala cell erimu kino ekigambo ebere active ngiselecting kale nga saagala akozesa kujja giclickinga comment, there's another option. Nja kujja wano nga menti eno cell eri biki bagiyita batya?
Eri
I6 then I6 I press enter. Ojja kulaba nti kakasa kankajja kuva eri gye kabadde kagende waliwo enva okuwandiika.
Okay. Wabadde wambuzaabuzizza wali naye ntegeddewo.
So that is how we can deal with range. Tugambe nti cell M bagiyita cell, then if you select more than one cell it is called the range. Tugambe nti cursor eno would clicking a what efuuka wet, then you just click and hold, then you take where you want to select it to select it. Then cursor yaffe giraba nti eri wet, naye wentwambuza n'enzija wano ejja kufuuka wet. It means if I click, just clicking left click once, it will select the entire column. Even if you go down, the entire column will be selected. The same apply if I click come here, cursor ejja kuturninga wet. Mugiraba weturns. If I click there, it will select the entire what row. You can see. Agenda selecting the entire row. So be mindful. Here I want to go back to the first cell. So I will just, instead of dragging, clicking, or using the scrolling bar, I just come and type one. The shortcut is A1. I know the A1 is the first cell. So I click A1, I press enter, it will take me back up to maybe a starting point. So, tugambe nti cursor yaffe esobola okutaninga wet esegenda selectinga the entire column. Kaso giraba nga etanize wet no clicking eba selectinga the entire column. Weba ogize wano ku row n'ogiraba nga etanize wet eba selectinga the entire row. Kansube nakyo mukiraba. Mulaba nti cursor buli wengi movinga eyina engeri gye shiftingamu ne yeekyusaamu. Kati njagala mukotinge bulungi. Kugambye nti weba wet esobola okuselectinga range of cell. Weba wet esobola okuselectinga entire column. Weba wet esobola okuselectinga entire row. Ekyo mukinotinge nakyo.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Kati now soma that is how we can do with the another thing we're gonna see, how do we enter data in Excel. In cell gy'olaba nti you can accept a letter, you can accept a linear, you can accept a number, can accept a symbol, can accept anything. So allow me to say this, nti eno cell buli cell gy'olaba nti can accept independently content. Like when mba njagala kuwandiika, tugeze I have a small project, I have to write maybe nizo gamba
Screen.
Okay, let me share my screen. Maybe I forgot to share my screen. Sorry. So, tulaba nti buli cell it has independent. It means that I can put here one, I can put here a name, and can accept. I can put here a dollar sign, a dollar symbol, or maybe percentage symbol. I can put here, and I can put in different cell anything, which means
The screen is not seen.
Tochalawa screen ya.
Tujirawa.
Go tojirawa. Wala taji.
You go back, then you come back.
Another screen. Another screen, then you come back, we wait for you. Go. Ojirawa.
Yes, proceed.
If it is your network, you come back and we wait for you. Let us know if you are able to see my screen.
Somesa, we can see the screen. Please, let's go in front.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This is a sheet 1, which I've just put that one. Allow me to go to sheet 2. Provided I have a small business, I have my maybe, but abakozi bange, maybe you have workers here. I can send I have workers here. I will put maybe ID number. I can put here 1. I can put, if you want to press, maybe if you put something in this cell and you want to go to another cell and you want to go, maybe you want to make the next cell active, you can see when Bapandi come cell, kabrinkinga like there. So kabrinkinga kalaganti I'm inside the cell. So if I want to go, or if I want to make sure that this cell is assigned with what I've just put, I press enter to go to the next cell, which means anyone agenda kusigala ngende ku another cell nga force active. So I can put like 2, I can put 3. One also take our manyant, maybe John, then you got enter Paul, then you got enter like that. One also government ngenda take our sente ngamba maybe 300, 400. So you can see a cell can accept data in whatever format you want to put. Make note, maybe not these things. The first thing, ntuwandise mutuva kuandikamu tulaba nti wano mpandisemu number, wano mpandisemu number, wano mpandisemu manya. This one is called text, this one is the code number. I hope you know that one. But in Excel, by default, whatever nti owandikamu number egenda correct side of the cell. Wandika text ogiraba nti eri correct side of the cell. Kansobe n'ekyo mukirabe.
Yeah.
So, kati allow me to introduce another thing. Once I click here, I want to go 1, 2, 3 up to tugeze bali 20. I don't want to do that repetitive way. I want 3, 4, 4. No, I don't want to do that. In Excel, there is what we call a power called autofill handle. How? Nteja kutegeera nti from here up to nja selecting these 2 cells. This is the first cell. Since I get this cursor, kind of cursor, I click there and hold and I select the next cell. So this cell, there are 2 cells there selected. Now they are selected. They are bounded with the thick green line. If I want to make sure until I don't want to do a repetition, I will just select this one up to this one. Excel will just understand it from 1 up to 2. I had in 1. So if I go down, it will also acquire that one and you add me 1, 1, 1, 1. To avoid doing a repetition, I write 1 up to 20. So I can just come here. You can see this one dot. If I move my cursor there, eja kuchanginga. Mbagamba nti mwetegereze cursor, bwe mbagamba nti cursor changinga nekola kino. Mwetegereze the function of the cursor. Mbagamba nti weba wete selecting the entire column and selecting the entire row. Cut if I move in this corner, one awali dot, and I move my cursor eja kuturninga into that thick cross. So if I click and hold and I drag down, you will see what it will come. So going up to where I want to stop. Maybe I want to stop to 20 there, maybe there are 38. I click, I release. You can see it copying up with this. I'm adding 1, 1, 1. It means it taking a color repetitive, again copying up with what I want. So it means into you what is the sequence there in between. Agenda okukolera okolechi o adding. Agenda chikola horizontally, vertically, esobola no chikola horizontally. Provided here, let us assume here there is 1. If I want to go to right side, I click tab, I press tab key to take me to the right side. Enter taking down one tab key agenda kutwala ku right side. That is the shortcut. enter taking a down, then we're pressing a tab key agenda kutwala ku side ya left right. So if I have that one and I select these two, nzija mu corner ejja kulaba nti this corner has that dot. We're moving your cursor ejja kutaninga. Weba tetanize, don't hold, but when turn like that, click and hold, then take where you want. You can see it agenda copying that sequence.
Teacher.
So
What is tab key?
Tab key eba next to caps lock. Kurese ya left. Kubako tab. Kigambo tab key. Ochirabi. Oyina laptop awo. Kusaidia ya left kuliko walaba kuliko control kubako CT, that is control, then kubako shift, then wagulu kubako caps lock, then edaka ye tab kubako ka tab. Okalabi?
Yeah,
teacher.
Okay. So ekyo kansome mukitegedde. So mukitegere nti mu Excel tulina mu kyebayita fill handle. Kikyekola ekirala. Ntugeze woba oli ku text esobola ogikopinga nga wekiri. Nekopinga kyekimu, nekopinga bukopinzi. Tugeze aga kigambo ekikola repetition. Etikopinga text nga wekiri ekyo. Your fill handle. If you have this one, tugeze bogeddeko 100 nga you want to to add on the sequence, you come here, you get that is autofill handle, then you click and you go down. You will see it agenda tegera to you from here up to here. You added 100. It will keep adding 100 and you give that result. There's another thing which you can realize in Excel. Once you type Monday and you click and you press tab key, there's no need to type Tuesday what no, it is there. You just hold, it will know until you're gonna start the what, and it will keep giving you the next days. It same apply to month. If you maybe type April, maybe let me type this May, and you double key, then come back, then get this fill handle, then you can scroll, you can see it can give you the other names of the month. So if you want the shortcut of the name of the week, you can write. If you want the full version, you can, it will know. Kaswe mukitegedde.
Yeah.
Any question there? Any question there?
That is muted. Obani am muting asimai.
Cool. Okay. Forget the
Omuntu aba ye muting ana mutingira mu teacher.
Ani amutunga teacher?
Teacher, you're muted, please.
Okay, let us continue. Ogambye tukuddemu repetition. Kirugambye nti what I wanted to maybe to know to how do we enter data in Excel, and I introduced one thing about autofill handle. Where do you get autofill handle? Click on that cell, you fully active like that. Come here this corner, waliwo kano ka dot yako. Move your cursor there. The cursor will change automatically. Or getting a this thick cross. This is what we call fill handle. Kino kyegenda okola egenda copying the sequence over copying the exact thing. So tugambye nti with number etegera sequence, with text egenda copying kyebayita that the very one ejja copying bukopinzi nga ona copying anything like word. So we just learn how to enter data in Excel. But allow me to introduce one thing. How to edit data. Tugeze mpandise John. Nenga mbadde sagala muberemu H. Njagala kujjamu just H. If I click on John and I try to rate him more, I write that H, it will take the entire thing. You can see the entire name will go. So how do we edit something to cell? There's a difference between clicking on a cell and inside the cell. When I click on the cell, this is the cell, is the active one. If I want to go inside the cell, I come to this cell and I double click. You can see my cursor is starting blinking. It means I'm now inside the cell. So I can use arrow key to move my cursor and I just delete what I don't want and maybe I add what I want. There I press enter, it will be there. If I just come to this cell and I start writing, it means I've just clicked on a cell. See inside the cell on cell. If I try to type something there, it will take everything there. Remember, I'm changing only one letter, but it will take everything. I have to retype. So if I don't want to, if I want to avoid that one, I do what we call work inside the cell. How? I come here, I double click, and I get that blinking cursor, and I can able to edit what I want. Or another alternative, if I want to change this one, and I don't want to use this one, I just come here to the formula bar, and I change. I add what I want, then I press enter. It will be assigned. So it's upon you to choose which one is the best. The best option, if you want to work on inside the cell, you double click. You double click, you get that blinking one. Or you just click on the cell, then come here and you edit what you want. Let me hope you got that idea.
Yeah.
So allow me to stop here. Allow me to stop here, then we shall meet tomorrow with other things.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Good night.
Yes, good night.
Thank you, dear.
Let us continue by talking about fill handle or autofill handle. Autofill handle is this thick square, a very thin square in this corner at the bottom of this active cell. So that square active one, when you move your cursor around there, the cursor will become so thick and black. And your cursor will turning away. That is what we call the fill handle or autofill. This one, it can help you to copy exact things which is inside the cell to do what we call, these are the function of fill handle. It can copy cells, it can copy format only, it can fill without formatting, it can do what you call flash, and it can copy what you call series. That is repetitive. So let us see one by one. We said it can copy what is inside the cell. I've just entered there that one. So I want to copy this one up to maybe 11. I'll move my cursor. I'll first select that one, then I move my cursor. When I see it, I click, that is left click, I hold and drag down until I reach where I have to stop, or where they ask me to stop. I can see this one will be cooked until 11. So that is the first importance. Another function, it can copy what we call series. How? I can write one, then I copy one up to down. Then when I reach there, I click here and tell the autofill hand that I wanted to copy the cell. So to fill the cell, it will know what I mean and give me 1, 2 up to what I want. So I can even give example. to the autofill handle and give me what I want. You can see one is 1, then nigenda to 2, then which means from 1 up to 2 I've added 1. Autofill handle will know what I've just done and you copy that trend. If I do copy, you will see it will add 1, 1, 1 and give me what I want. That is the another importance. Another thing, it can give a list of items or a list of other things when you put them there and when you customize them there. So for instance, in Excel, by default, like number, I'll make weekly days. Like if I begin with Monday, it is there by default. So if I begin with Monday and I bring my cursor and get what you call fill handle, and I hold and I drag where I want to store, it will know that I want to go from Monday, Tuesday, what, and the extra and extra. So if I want Monday and I just want to copy Monday throughout, I'll just pause the autofill by pressing Ctrl key and I autofill the Monday. Monday exactly will be copied up to down. So that is it. If I want to stop the autofill handle here and I don't want to stop if I don't hold the Ctrl key, if I try to drag, Excel will just copy the trend Monday, Tuesday, which is there. But if I want to stop this to happen and I want to copy Monday, I have to press Ctrl key and I hold. Monday will be copied until I stop. So that is it. Same apply to horizontal. If you want to copy horizontal, you come here, press here, you click where there is Monday, you come and get that autofill handle and you go horizontally. It can do the same thing. So that is it. Another thing, if I'm to talk about fill handle, same apply to the number, maybe math, that is there by default. If you want a short note of name of month, they will give you that one. Same apply to the week. If you just put Monday like that and you say to autofill, Excel will just know what you want and will give you that short form. Same apply to the number. When you want the full format, full version, you can autofill like that and you get them properly. So that is how the fill handle works. But what is behind this? But if I don't want to copy this one, I want to copy my own list. For instance, nkola mukaduka mpandika bino ebintu daily, on daily basis mpandika ntepinga bino ebintu bangamba obutepinga everyday. Like nti nyinza okuba ntunda like juice nga bangamba wandika everyday, I have to enter mango, like mango in my Excel, mango, apple, maybe orange. Every day I have to take this one. Like what the other types of maybe you need good sugar, any good other things like tomato, maybe then I put, I wish these things I have to put everything, every day I have to take them. But if I want them, but if I want to customize this one, when I use my autofill and it brings this list, because I used to type it every day, I can do that. How? I go to my file tab and I go where there is more option and I go to options. From options I go to what you call advanced. From advanced I go down where there is where I can see, I want to see general, and here under general there is what you call create or use a sort list field to edit the custom list. Then I click there. You can see whatever I've just put there, it is there, like Monday, what, this is the one. This one is my custom list. Then if I want to put another list, I can add. If I start, I can import, I can type. If you have them in your head on your paper, you can type here. If I don't have, you can get it from your Excel. Then from there, that just select the list you type. Because I've already typed them, then I select it, then I import. They are here now. This mango, apple, what. Then I add that list. Then I say okay. If I come here, and I just start typing mango, Excel this one want this list. If I come here and I get my autofill handle and they try to drag, you can see it has recognized my list because I've inserted there my list. It will just see, even if I open another sheet and I start mango, it will give me that list of mine. I don't need to type again and again. I just customize my list and I just use autofill handle to save my time like that. That is how to fill handle saves time. Beside that one, there is what you call fresh fill fresh. It is called fresh fill. It has this also importance. What is the importance of fresh fill? For instance, I have some, maybe I have this. Maybe let me assume, let me use that one. Let me open some sheet. Let me see. This one can work. No? Let us use that very one, and we see what can we do. Yes, assuming this is Monday, Tuesday, what I would like to just pull out the first letters, Saturday, like Sat, and I just want to Excel to pull for me to just to cut for me all those three letters. Fill Fresh can do that. Fresh fill can do that. How? You just write what you want, then from there you press Ctrl E, you can see just bold them. Ntibasazeeko just letter satu zenjaga bizibabyeko. Nija okuba I'm dealing with this number. Let me show. Here there's nothing like. So here I will just say that I want to Excel enzijireko number 3 ezisemba. Buli number 3 ezisemba. I just give example. The starting point is 454. Njagala banzijirengako zino ezisemba up to down. Okay, then Control E, it can do flash fill for you. It has given somewhere correct and somewhere wrong because it needs more example. Let me do. I will say here it is 300. Yes, 3 number. I want to only 3 number. I click OK. I click, then I control E to do that one. You can see it has given me 3 figure. This one has a format, add 3 zeros. That's why it is giving me 3 only 1 0 because the first 0 Excel doesn't recognize 0. So this one the 3 digits. Same apply to something. Let me write here certain name. Let me write some name here. I can write what? Maybe Paul, Tom, and John, Kim, and maybe so I can rate even I'm just waiting the second game. Mukasa, then other things, maybe can show me. Just assume this is their second name. Just assume that is their second name. So if I want to use flash fill and I just want Excel to pull the first name Paulo and the dot and the second name, I just want Excel to pull for me capital letter. It was small letter, but I want to convert to capital letter. Okay. Then I come down, I control E. Excel can recognize and can save them for you and do that. Same apply here. Apply here. Just see. Imagine here. You want what you call to write their emails. How you can say Paulo Muka at gmail.com. So singa waganda wandika email z'abantu wamanga. You don't want to waste time waiting for each and every one. You can use this to control D. You can see Excel will summarize for you and you see it once. And just imagine you want let us delete this one. Just imagine you want to combine these two names in one order. Instead of using the function, can as well combine them. Just wait for row. Okay. Let me delete the format here. That's formatted this one as a link. So the column, let me format it. Then remove that format. Double click to work within the cell. Muka, then enter, then yes, Control E, Excel will just combine for those names together. Ends up going to separated with maybe power or vertical slash, then Muka, then Control A. Let me first delete other. Let me first delete. Yes, you can see it has done it. You can see it has done it. So that is the importance of flashing fill. I think that is it for today. Thanks.